Don't put it in the... Oh my god, bro.
Get that tabled fucking ice on there, kid.
Needs a little ice.
Alright, Murphy, bring us in.
You're welcome.
Alright guys, it's the Keep It a Buck podcast. I got the crew here with you today. Collins, how you feeling today? Gringo, Ethan.
Come on, buddy.
I mean Ethan, not Gringo. I fucked up already, bro.
Jeez.
It's over, bro.
Ethan, take
I'll do it, but like I just fucked that up. I'm not gonna count. What buttons I press? What buttons I press?
Get that. Good, we'll cut it out.
You're good. Welcome back, guys. This is a Keep It a Buck podcast. Please, we need subscribers on YouTube, so Keep It a Buck podcast on YouTube, guys. Instagram is Keep It a Buck podcast _. Twitter is @WeKeepItABuckBC. TikTok is Keep It a Buck pod _ and our website is www.keepitabuckpodcast.com. Again, on all audio platforms, you can go listen as well. Welcome back, and how we doing, boys?
Sipping on some fine Mohawk.
Good.
Doing great.
Doing well.
That's what it's called, Mohawk?
Yep.
This is another exclusive, guys. This is an aged 1971 bottle. You really can't probably find this too many places. I don't know if I've ever even seen a Mohawk brand anywhere else.
Nope.
I never heard
I
of it.
definitely haven't.
Yeah, so again, you guys can go look it up. We definitely didn't research it, but I found it in the antique section of my grandfather's collection. So there it is.
That's where the other one came from too, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Mist.
What is it?
That's what it was.
1970 what?
No, it was the McGregors.
Oh, the McGregors
that
came.
shit, it was Scotch.
1980.
That was
Oh,
fire.
whoa. 1880? No, that's when. When was this fucking?
That might have been the company made in
Yeah, the company
18
was made. When did you say that? 1970.
Yeah, well, he got it in 1971.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So that bottle's been there for a while.
51 years old.
Yeah.
Oh.
About to be 52.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
It is
We only sip it if it's aged like that. That's how we've been rolling lately, you know what I'm saying?
so fun.
After we.
Dude, everything that's old tastes so much like
It's like wine.
Aged shit is where it's at.
Yeah, you know what? When I was like younger, you guys probably feel the same too. You never really like I never really like understood the concept of like having like an aged drink. You know what I mean? Like even if you had it when you were younger, you wouldn't know the difference because you hadn't like had anything to like gauge it to. But now that you do, and that we've had like a couple now, like dude, you can definitely feel.
So I mean,
You
as
can
a
tell
kid,
the difference.
but also as a kid, there's not a lot of like, what can you eat or drink that's aged as a kid? Like when you get older, you get aged meats or fucking
Yeah.
drinks. Like you can't really do that shit as a kid.
Yeah, it's a fact. But guys, last week Collins wasn't here. Fucking, we missed you, buddy. What's going on?
Had big news. Had some places to be. Now that it's out though and everything, I birthed my first child.
Dude, we
Nice.
got a toast, guys. We got a toast.
Toast to that.
Toast.
Let's go. Take two.
Let's cheers. Yeah, Murphy.
Take two. Last time we did this is our second take. I fucking spilled Dr. Pepper everywhere and then failed to find the paper towels.
Don't worry,
So-
guys. It's going to get clipped and put on YouTube. No, I'm just kidding.
Probably will though.
It might
It
not.
could.
You could,
It could.
but a healthy girl.
Yeah.
7 pounds, 11 ounces.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's
all that
so
matters.
dope. So dope, man.
So pretty-
Congratulations.
You appreciate it.
It's gotta be like a relief, dude, to like have everything go smooth and
Oh,
shit.
and obviously with like nobody knew, none of our friends, very, very, very private.
Yeah.
Like we
She
knew.
she didn't know. We didn't know she was pregnant. So she was 5.5 months pregnant. It's in the summer. We're drinking. We're eating. So obviously, when she finds out, first thing in our heads like, "Fuck, we've been drinking." Like that's so. Every appointment, it was a relief. Every like ultrasound, oh, everything's looking really good. Everything. But
Yeah.
obviously, you can't tell if there's a hole in the heart. You can't tell this
Yeah.
or that through an
Alcohol
ultrasound.
can do that.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
also like,
What?
yeah, you can. There's
Dude,
a
if,
lot
so if you're
of.
carrying a child and you're like a drunk, like,
Well,
then
and vaping too.
You have a
doing
lot-
all that stuff. Doing.
There's
Oh,
obviously
man.
a way better chance of your kid
Yeah.
coming out fucked up if you were to drink water every day and fucking eat right from the minute you find out.
I just didn't know like to the extent that it could go.
But that's what I mean. We were just nervous, so obviously her coming out healthy, everything was fucking smooth,
Fuck yeah.
was a huge relief. But then I think about it. People in like the 70s, 60s probably drinking, smoking cigarettes in the
Yeah,
hospital.
yes,
But so I
100%.
figured, and
well, that was the crack baby era. That's when the crack baby.
And how- learn a little bit of shit and how powerful whatever the placenta is. It's like a huge filtration system for anything that the baby eats and drinks. So
Placentas. Like I've heard the word mad times, never really knew exactly what was good with
I'll tell
that.
you right now, it's
Yeah, I
fucking
guess
crazy
so.
looking.
Yeah.
No,
Damn.
but it was obviously everybody's as a guy. You're like, oh, this is gonna be crazy.
Was
It's-
crazy?
It was crazy, but it's a beautiful thing, and you should definitely be there with your eyes open and fucking not be squirmish and weird about it. Definitely support whoever's having your kid.
You can't let your girl
Yeah.
suffer like that.
No.
Fuck
No.
You can't. You gotta make her feel supported.
100%. But everything went smooth. Sleeping good. Fucking got her on a good routine. It's just now adjusting. Good to be home though. Definitely those first couple of days. Obviously, first day back from the hospital, no power.
Oh yeah,
From that fucking
oh,
tornado.
yeah, you know, tornado standard. All happens all the time.
Like,
Yeah.
You know,
that was
New England.
crazy.
And then the fact-
first-hand view of that shit.
The fact of the news trying to like push it off as it not being real until so many people were like, there was a fucking tornado. Like you're gonna believe it.
Dude,
The
yeah.
news didn't want to believe it. They're like, no.
Yeah.
Until it was just inevitable for them to be like, holy shit.
It was
Like
crazy.
Took
a
down 3 trees.
trampoline just doesn't end up in phone wires on a windstorm.
Right.
No, that shit was nuts, dude. Thought we were fucking getting blown away for a sec.
Bro, that was legit. After
You
it
were
happened-
scared, bro.
After it happened, I never laughed harder. But like while it was going on, bro, no
I was-
cap, I was shook. Like shook.
Thought your life was over.
Bro, when so it started going crazy, the gust was like wild outside, the power is knocked out all of a sudden, and then you just hear Kearney's house getting banged on by his shit outside.
I'm like, we're good. Literally,
it sounds
then
like there's a
fucking-
fucking
it just didn't
battle
stop.
outside, dude.
No, that was crazy. The fence like Algiers fence.
It
Dude,
took
of course,
5 years to make.
It took 5 years to make, but we didn't really put all the concrete that we probably should have. We didn't really have everything perfect. That shit was almost gone. The whole thing was going like crazy, dude. The whole thing as a whole.
Oh, it was wild.
I was like, whoa, dude. And then I was getting scared because I could see my car was even kind of swaying back and
It got
forth,
bad
dude.
quick.
Bro.
I that was the first thing I thought of, Kearney, at your house. I was like, dude, my car is right under a tree. I was like, if that shit goes down.
Dude, it didn't touch the front yard. It went right through the backyard.
I
Didn't
know.
touch the front yard.
When I was driving through your neighborhood, I thought I was gonna pop my tire on the fucking road, bro. There's so many chunks of.
Yeah, there was a lot of trees.
I was
Yeah,
hoping a
crazy.
tree was on my car. I was ready.
Why?
Give me that insurance money,
Yeah.
baby.
That's crazy.
No,
dude.
but that shit was nuts.
No, but I was pissed last week. Not obviously, I had a
You
lot
have,
going on.
isn't tornado insurance a totally different thing? You're an insurance guy.
I don't know.
We don't have tornado insurance up here. That's
No,
for damn sure.
That's what
I'm sure you get it real cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
policy's never gonna get used ever.
Yeah. Literally.
See what I can do for it.
See what I can do for you.
Big insurance guy over here.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into the first topic, guys.
Let's go.
We did the drink of the week and everything, so. All right, did we?
Yeah, we did. Mohawk, fucking.
Just kind of quick
mix
intro.
with
Yeah, quick little intro. The Creme de Banana 1971, just to make sure we did that, recap on it. Antique.
Out of 10?
Out of 10, dude, I would honestly give this an 8. Like, this is, you really
What did
can't
we
fuck
give
with
the
this.
McGregors?
I don't-
5.
I gave them McGregor's like a 7.
Like
something.
something low.
I gave it a
I
6.
gave it like a 7.7 or something, 7.8.
This has got to come in under that for me. I think
I really fuck with this. This is
Under
I
McGregor's?
thought it said an 8.
Wait, dude,
as well.
the aged McGregors, not the proper 12.
I didn't think the age McGregor was all that.
So good,
I'm
dude.
gonna call it 8.2.
I think this is good. This tastes
You like
like a
this?
butterscotch.
This is
8.2.
kind of like that Douce we had a little bit. It's way smoother, way more sugary, but
I like this. This is good.
I like
I'm
it.
with Kearney. I give it an 8.
I'll give it a.
You gotta throw the 0.2 though in there.
Give it a solid 7.8.
I'm gonna go 7 flat.
I would
7
really
flat?
stop.
7
Yeah.
flat.
That's fine.
That's
I-
fine.
I-
I
I
agree.
rate it.
I
I
agree.
mean,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, I mean,
Fuck it.
Yeah.
there's so much better. There's so much crazy alcohol out there.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna give it like.
I'll give it a 7.8. Just off a taste, because it tastes like a butterscotch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, it does really taste like a candy, dude.
I've never had like anything like it. That's for sure.
All right, guys. First topic of the week or episode is eating box, eating puss.
That's a hell of a way to go into it, huh?
Eat the bean.
Listen, there's really no way to beat around the bush. You know what I mean? You gotta fucking go in there and you gotta eat it. Like,
You ever have to get around a bush? in your day?
dude, I'll tell you what, like,
Beat around the bush,
dude.
Nah, there was this one time, and I'm not. Yeah, no, I had to beat around the bush one time.
Wow.
Yeah,
Brutal.
it was bad too.
Did
like,
you
it was,
still go in there though and do your thing?
I did.
You had to.
I did. I was
Didn't
young.
let it get to you at all.
I was young. I was in high school. I was on the beach.
Oh
Wow.
God.
You almost
I was
got-
obviously.
almost got
I'm not a
tricked into
kearney.
thinking
I'm
it
not a
was
kearney.
normal.
Yo,
I'm
chill
not a
with that.
kearney. I'm not a kearney. I had a towel. I had a blanket.
No
I
ball
was
fleas.
straight.
No, please.
No fleas in the balls.
Oh God.
All right. There could have been a couple sand flakes in that fucking bush, so it was crazy.
Sand crabs.
No.
A couple sand
Little
flakes.
dandruff there.
Sand crabs?
No, dude.
It's
no.
dry down there.
No. No, it was just crazy. It was just crazy. I wasn't expecting it. You know what I mean? Like, the girl, super, like, when you looked at her, like, she just, like, presented herself as a super clean, kneaded up girl, and then, like, the
Does that
pants-
consider somebody not clean?
No,
though?
no, but, like, in your head, you're like, that shit's, like, bald, and, like, I don't know.
Bro, like what does that mean?
It's just one.
like what does like a girl who like
Got
keeps the bush
lazy.
down
I mean,
there,
I'm-
like because we keep the bush down there,
It was just, let me
That's
tell
what
you.
I mean. I'm not
but we're dudes at the same time.
Listen.
exactly. That's
So
like another reason why girls hate guys so much. We hold girls to
I'm
a
not,
higher
yo, I'm
standard.
not shaming it.
They
It was
hold
just
themselves
really
to a higher standard.
it was no. I'm not shaming a bush, bro. Look at I still went in there, dog. I did my job.
Did what he had to.
I did
Still
my
did my
job.
job.
I did
Still
my
do what you
fucking
gotta
bush
do.
or no
it.
bush, you're it's the
Bush
same
or
vibe.
no bush, you're in.
Same vibe. Doesn't matter, dude.
Doesn't matter.
I haven't had a bush in my line of vision in a very but
So this was an often thing for you, huh?
no, dude, it was a one-time thing that really caught me off guard, and I still did it, but I don't know if I would do it again, like knowing that she has a bush. You know what
That's
I mean?
mad funny.
Wait, eat in the.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like I wouldn't like
Oh.
like
Yo, what
I
if what if this chick was like the one though, and she was such a dime, and everything about her was so fire, but like she really just kept the bush down there.
like
You
there's
still
no
like, and you can't really bring
Well,
it up
like-
to her. She's like, why do you like? It's like a problem.
Okay,
She's not
okay.
getting rid of the bush. Do you
There's a-
stay? Do you leave?
there's contingencies to a bush though. Like
This is healthy bush we're talking about right now.
yeah,
It's
but,
not
is
like
the bush
It's not
What the
light. It's not
fuck?
light.
guys, is the bush tamed to the top of the gooch, or is it like running
There's some stragglers.
wild?
No, there's some stragglers. Not too crazy.
Just stragglers.
What does tamed mean?
No, there's some stragglers, but it's nothing crazy.
Just stragglers.
She just doesn't want to get rid of it. She's just like, I don't understand why that gets in the way of our love. Da 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 da. And she's like the best. Right? But she's just keeping the bush down there.
I don't know about that.
It's a scenario, bro. Like, are you staying or leaving? You know what I mean? She's not gonna.
Is it a
budge.
deal breaker for you? Is basically
Yes.
what he's asking.
If it's just stragglers, no. If it's like
A head of
I
hair.
like-
told you it's a healthy
it's-
bush.
yeah, no, but like I
You're,
said,
you're dancing.
if
You're
it's-
running away.
if
there,
it, no,
you're gone.
listen, if it's tamed to the top of the like definitely above the cliff, like it has to be above, and I have to like not get a tongue full of hair every time. You know what I mean?
Like I said, there's some stragglers.
Just
but nothing
stragglers are
crazy.
cool, but it can't have like a crazy Madagascar like Marty wig down there.
Marty wig.
Marty wig.
Just
I
can't.
can,
do it.
alright, I can agree with that.
I just wanted you to be like, yeah, I'd stay. I'm okay. It's fucked up.
Well, how about you guys?
Yeah, there was a lot of Ethan.
I mean, for me, it never really came in contact with like a healthy bush. Like maybe just some light pubes, but never bush.
Have you seen
No, well, I was talking about a full-fledged
That's crazy.
like what I was talking about what I didn't want. You know
that
what
would
I mean?
really fuck me up a
Like
little
a
bit.
whole ass
Like
Madagascar.
if it was like that.
But what?
What do you
Like,
do with that
one
situation?
All right, but let me ask you a question.
Do it.
You
Wouldn't
do it?
What's your question?
Wouldn't you, before your fucking face is right there, wouldn't you feel it with your hands prior to try to avoid all contact with your face down there? Be like, yeah, it's still like, because you're I ain't going down there. Fuck that. Like you would have felt,
Man, like
right?
I said,
Am I wrong?
It was like
you would have
alright,
felt
I'll
it first.
explain the situation.
Like
I feel like
9 times out of
for,
10, yeah.
like-
Unless you literally just like ruffled her into the bed and ripped her pants off, got her right into it. Like, it's like some, you know,
Guys.
dude, it could happen. bro.
Listen, no, it wasn't like
Could happen.
It wasn't like that, but we were on the beach, mind you. So like I'm not like going down her pants before we're doing this
So you
shit.
just had
So,
face
like,
right there.
right.
So like when it was time,
So you
like,
didn't have
it was
time.
like the outside of the pants, and then it became time to take the pants off, and so then we just took our pants off. So like it was like there was no like I'm gonna like go underneath to check, and then like all right now I take it, like it was like all right,
Underneath.
like
fuck?
underneath your pants. You know what I mean? Like the underneath Copperfield.
You didn't feel?
I
Oh
didn't
yeah.
go underneath. I was over the pants, and so then when it became time to do the shit, we just took our pants off, and then that's how I got into it. And
You put your face right down there.
it wasn't just dude, guys. It wasn't
You
just
just
like
got
that.
straight to the bush.
I got
Bro,
it. Yeah.
you just thought you opened this up with guys eating box.
He ate dinner.
You did throw yourself
What did
into
you
this.
expect,
He
bro?
ate his
We're into
dessert.
everything.
He ate his dessert first.
Guys.
Sometimes you want ice cream before the meat. But I can't.
Shit.
That's wild though. You really just went straight to it, and it was a bush sack.
Yeah.
A bush sack.
I told you I don't beat around the bush.
Sheesh.
That was not what's that called? A pun.
Oh
No
man.
pun intended.
What about you two? Who's going next?
It's just a thing that happens.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like
it
a-
happens. Like,
Oh, you're talking about. I thought you were just talking about.
Well, like the whole question was hater to love
I
it.
mean, you
though.
just
we
like,
all
do
love
you,
it.
do you? No, you don't.
Dude,
you
you
don't
don't
love it. Don't
I
love it.
actually enjoy it.
You enjoy eating a hairy box.
I think like
Not a hairy one.
no, just box in general. Just like
Oh. Well, we gotta get.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
You brought up the hairy shit. Did
Did I though?
Yeah, and then I went to a store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right. I thought you were.
That's what I mean. This
That's
stuff-
my
you're
fault.
I gave you a scenario.
See, this
because you were
stuff-
talking about.
Yeah,
Bush.
you fucked up the whole thing.
Fuck up nothing. Eating box. Sometimes there's a bush.
No,
All right. That's fair.
We're
If
talking
you go
about
straight
both-
to the bush.
Yeah. No.
We're-
Nothing wrong with
we're-
eating box.
And honestly, I can't
No,
wait
no,
to run
no.
it back because I don't even know if I did. But whatever. It's just there's all kinds of shit to eating a box. You know what I mean? You could come in contact with a bush, and that's why we're talking about it.
Fair.
You know?
Fair.
Fair, seriously. 100%.
Facts. But overall, hater love. We enjoy eating box collectively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, like I don't.
Whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, nobody's married here, but happy wife, happy life.
That's a fact. And you know what, dude? They're not gonna fucking blow you if you're not giving them.
That's a
money, you know what I mean?
Well,
Well, they will, but like it won't be good. You know what I mean? They're gonna put more effort in if they're getting something dope out of it.
that's true.
Many ways you can look at it.
I mean, you can be into it in the moment and shit,
Wait,
but like,
big question though.
I don't know,
Big
like,
question. Have you ever had the problem of like a girl wanting you to eat box but doesn't suck dick?
No.
Never.
Tell them kick
When
rocks.
I was like really young, like I think it was like fucking like the end of middle school, going on like 8th grade probably. It was probably when I started like getting into that type of like getting blowjobs and shit. And
blowjobs
well, dude, that
and
you know what I
shit.
mean. There's an age. There's an age where it starts for everybody, and that's kind of like where I started to get that shit happening. And so there was this one girl who like had me eat her out. And then like afterwards, like I mean I didn't expect sex because I was so young. I was like not even ready for it. But like the whole thing was like it was like you like I'm gonna do that and then you do that to me. And like afterwards she was like nah, like I don't do that.
No, you're crazy.
And,
Whoa.
yeah. And then she was like, but like you can keep doing that to me like anytime you want.
Oh.
And like
So she
that-
played you like a fiddle.
Yeah, bro.
She played you.
Bad,
She's
yeah.
pimping you out.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
pimped
Well,
you.
it happened one time. It was like this, like we were like hooking up for the first time, and she was
Wanna
just
know
like
one of my-
afterwards. She was just like, yeah, I don't suck dick.
Want to know one of my dad's favorite
So-
quotes? You got fucked with your pants on, kid.
Hey, Trey, can I get slice?
I don't know the wisdom.
That's actually mad
You
funny.
can thank my pops for that one.
Careful, I'm not stuck together.
Oi.
No, okay.
You got it? Careful with the spill.
Alright, so we're pretty much all on the same page for that one.
Yeah, nothing wrong with eating box.
Next one?
Next one I got is we all play Zone, we all play Call of Duty, we all play fucking Xbox or PlayStation, whatever it may be. It's all the same for everybody, I think. But guys, what's your favorite like Warzone, Call of Duty, beef story, talking shit phrase? Your favorite punchline that you use against people that you've heard from somebody? Like anything, just like like I feel like that's just like a really funny trend from everybody collectively who's in that gaming.
Well, it's
world.
like, what era are we talking?
Just talking shit. Like
Like,
any
so
era.
funny.
Honestly,
There's
if
the
you can go
Call of-
back, if you can go back to the, like Modern Warfare, I feel
That's
like
what I
Modern
mean.
Warfare,
There's
like
different
the first
eras of
Modern
talking
Warfare,
shit.
That was like that was like the peak talking shit Call of Duty. For me, I think is when we really got, and then like the first Black Ops, like those two Call of Duties.
When
That was
I really
initially
get
talking
into it
shit,
though when I
bro.
get
That was
I'm on the game of just random shit will fly out of. But I think one of my favorite phrases that recently came up is just, "You're a fucking bot."
oh,
You're a
that's
bot,
classic,
kid.
bro.
Yeah.
Like I say that even at work. Like I don't even have to be on the game. Be like, "Man, that kid's a bot."
All
Like,
the
it's so
bot
true.
combinations we have, bro. Tricerabot,
Yeah. Botus,
hippopotamus,
Botosaurus Rex.
Botus Prime.
Delsaurus Rex. We calling people Dell processors and shit. Like, dude, it's so funny. Oh my god, dude.
Warzone beef though. This kid Parker is just the stingiest fucking.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
yeah.
Bro, you
I could go, man.
You'll be
Go ahead,
fighting
shoot
like
everything you
Don't
got.
play with Murphy.
You'll be fighting
Yeah,
3
you
to
don't-
4 heads.
listen. If anybody knows anything about Rookie Rockets, that's Murphy's shit. Alright? Rookie Rockets
Keep it
is
coming.
it's the RPG.
Keep it coming.
Everybody knows about it. It doesn't take any skill to get a kill with them. You just, you shoot it in one direction, you lead them out, you know. Yeah, I don't know. And he thinks he's like the shit because he'll get like 10 of those kills but can't win a single gunfight. So,
This
that's
is
just
great.
all
Yeah.
I'm gonna say.
The truth came out.
All I'm
Here,
gonna say, I
Murphy.
play with him every day. He's a Rookie Rocket.
It's so
Superior.
funny, bro. It's so funny.
No,
Like,
this
this must be your
Rocket.
guys' like big day. Like, oh, we could really like set this in stone. All the cap that we've been spewing for this.
Dude,
whole-
you
all
don't-
these
dude,
months and months
you
and
don't
months.
push
all
teams.
the cap, yo, we could bring this up on the pod, bro. And we could like really set it in
No,
stone. Everyone,
no, this is just
This
off
is
the
what I
top.
want to tell you.
Acapella.
You can go look at Activision. Top 0% across the boards globally. Don't want to hear it come.
And
Don't want to hear
that's
what you have to
great.
say.
That
Don't
is
want to hear what you have to
fantastic.
say.
But can I just tell you
No
how
one's hearing
petty
it.
this kid is? This kid's roommate didn't pick him up and bought
Oh
somebody
my
else
God.
back. He was seriously tight
He
with
bought
him.
me back.
Oh my,
Bro,
with Josh.
that was an accumulated thing. You know that. Josh is a dude.
No,
all he
no,
does
I'll
is bitch
I'll give Murphy.
constantly.
Josh,
Nah, Josh is
Josh,
cheeks.
He bitches
Hey, Josh,
constantly. I
when
hope
you-
he's listening to this.
when you
Fuck
watch
that.
this or listen to this, buddy, fuck you.
He's trash.
Oh,
Talk
and
mad shit.
for the term, what you say when you talk shit, right? Of course, back in the day, like Modern Warfare 2, we were younger, we just said different shit. That was when we figured out we could just talk mad shit over the phone, nothing would happen to us. And then you had kids who really took it seriously, like, yo, why'd you get big on Xbox, bro? Like, all this shit, like, going crazy, and then you just keep shitting on him, it's so funny.
That shit used to be the best.
Bro, but these days, I like to just be like, dude, like, you're just so washed, bro. Like, you need to hang it up.
Washed
Like,
is
you need to
good.
retire. You need to just literally find something to do.
I like you
Hang
just.
it up.
I like just being like you just don't drop bodies to everybody. To everybody. Like,
Yeah.
that's my favorite.
That
Just like the
Josh Cat.
most like stressed version.
Like, what's
of
your damage at?
That
Your damage
Josh
at?
Cat.
To be talking
Hang
shit
it
though,
up.
your damage has to be up, and you have to have your kills.
Oh,
up.
yeah,
You
yeah.
you ain't talking shit.
That's a good point.
What's more important, damage or kills? I'd say
Damage,
kills.
damage,
Damage.
damage.
Yeah.
You could have
Crazy.
you could have 6 kills with 500 damage, but I could have 2,000 with 1 kill. So you're just poaching my. I'm literally hitting that person
That
down
could
to
be
one.
happening,
Isn't
but that
that,
might not
isn't
be
that
poaching.
teamwork? Isn't that teamwork?
It could
Yeah,
be
but at the
happening,
end of
but
the
that might
Poaching.
not be
But at the
You're
end-
putting. He's putting
One
in
at a time,
more
one at a time,
shots.
one at a time.
He's putting in more shots.
And at
than
the end of the day, I'm
poaching
putting in
guy.
more work. Like
Okay,
I'm
you could-
doing more damage to the guy. You're just killing.
You could easily just be sniping someone 200 meters out, playing a little cat and mouse game, downing them 4 times. That's 800 damage, and it didn't
It's
matter.
true.
It was 200 meters away. No one
It's true.
cared.
If the kid's
Yeah,
letting you
Josh.
down him 4 times from
Yeah.
200 meters away.
Tell Josh, Josh,
Damage
you
is
need to
more
hang it up, bro. Just retire.
Damn, dude. Again, Murphy?
No, that's Trey. That's
What?
Trey.
Again, Murphy,
I
bro?
can't tell with the headphones.
I can't
You can't
tell
tell with the
with
headphones
headphones.
on. You can feel it coming from there. It was a
I
fucking
can
earthquake, dude.
feel it going from
Look how this
Trey.
kid looks like he's in Assassin's Creed.
It's Trey.
He's farting all day long.
Oh
over
my
there.
god, it does.
That was that soupy before.
Oh,
I had soupy too.
Mixing soupy
What
with
did I eat
cream.
today, actually?
Oh my god, that's awful.
Oh, I had a pork chop. Leftovers.
I think
I
it's
don't think,
lingering.
I don't think the listeners want to know the mix.
Yeah,
Alright, so
I just don't
Not
know
the
if that's a
recipe.
part
What
of
do
the
we got
fun.
for next?
yeah, on to the next.
Moving on.
All in all, Murphy sucks at Warzone.
Yeah, top 0%. Look at
Isn't a team player.
Not for the boys.
We'll get a little serious real quick, guys. Unfortunately, there was a rapper that died, so rest in peace, Young Dolph. I don't think I listened to him like that, but I know Collins wanted to talk about this. He's kind of a big fan. He wanted to bring some.
Rest
light
in
to
peace,
that.
Young Dolph, man.
RP
Besides,
as
like Murphy, I was playing a couple of his songs. His music isn't for everybody. He's just a down south, really. He was a self-made millionaire. That was his whole thing. Independent artist. Besides all the street rap, besides all that shit, every birthday he's got 2 kids. Bought them properties. Have probably over 100 properties in his 2 kids' name. Independently owned. I went to a Rolling Loud 2 years ago and I made it a plan. I was like, dude, I have to go see Young Dolph. 2 kids from Howard University, I believe, got fired because they were listening to one of his songs. He pulled them up on stage and gave them each 25 grand in cash. Like, he did shit like that. His 10th annual or whatever annual the day after he got shot was his annual Turkey Day giveaway that he goes to his neighborhood, fills up a U-Haul with birds and just gives them out to everybody. Did a lot for his community, always. And the craziest part is he got shot at the cookie store that he's been putting. Anytime you're in South Memphis, come to Macadia's or Makitas. I can't remember exactly how it's pronounced, but this crazy old just neighborhood store that
Bro, he's
he just
supporting
did.
this local businesses.
Did a lot for his community, did a lot for his family and independent, and his artists to this day. They still went out the day after he got shot and still gave out turkeys. I just liked what he stood for, and he was just a real, what everybody raps about. He was, Gucci Mane knew Young Dolph before they were famous. How does that happen? There's only one way that happened, and they were doing what they had to do to blow up and get that studio time, and I like Young Dolph, but R.I.P. Young Dolph, crazy, sad, got 2 kids.
R.I.P. Young Dolph.
R.I.P. Young Dolph.
Yeah, we just wanted to do that real quick. It's always sad when somebody that fucking.
Yo, mad rappers are dying, bro.
Yeah,
Going
dude.
to the cities that they're from.
I know. Think about it. They got Nip, they got Dolph now, they got Mac. There was another person that died too. I'm forgetting about.
I mean, and you can get more into the
XXX.
XXX. You can get more into streets like FBG Duck. These guys that Chief Keef and all them beef with. He got murdered in Chicago.
Just honestly, anybody fucking
King
dies
Von.
because
King
of
Von,
music.
that's who I was
King Von.
forgetting about. Yeah. Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke. Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? That's
Yeah,
six
he's an artist.
And you can say.
last year.
And the thing is, everybody's like, why is Young Dolph going back to his neighborhood, this and that? It was almost like he did not deserve it, but everybody's like, he's got to move better than that. Pop Smoke was in a rental home in Calabasas. He wasn't in Cannarise, Brooklyn, where he's from. He didn't get gunned down in his home city. He was in Calabasas.
No, they want to kill you. They're gonna kill you.
Voted the safest community in the country or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, it's fact.
So, and that's what the lady said in one of the news. I was watching a bunch of news conference clips pulling people from the neighborhood. She's like, police don't protect us. We're not. If a superstar, he's a regular person, but he's a nationwide, he's a superstar, and he's not protected in this neighborhood. How the fuck am I supposed to feel?
Well, I mean, when you're that big, of course you gotta talk.
Yeah,
about
but
it.
of course, but if he can't protect himself, how is some lady who makes $28,000 a year supposed to protect herself and her family?
Fact.
Yeah, you gotta.
Well, the lady who makes $28,000 a year and needs
And-
that money for food for her family is easier to rob or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck, instead of Young Dolph. But yeah, I didn't listen to Young Dolph much, but I heard a couple songs and I heard him on a couple features, and a lot of his shit slaps. Not something I'd listen to really, but. Yeah,
Do they know if it was
shame.
personal or if it was
I mean,
a robbery or?
It was
No,
definitely
it wasn't
personal.
personal.
It was definitely
Nothing
personal. Him and
You never know. At the end of this fucking.
Him and another label, Yo Gotti. Him and Yo Gotti, not saying Yo Gotti and his team did it, but him and Yo Gotti have been going back and forth for years. Years, and it's gotten violent. Young Dolph's been shot before, a bunch of times. He got shot at 100 times in Charlotte after leaving one of these strip clubs. He got shot in LA 2 years ago in the shoulder 3 times, leaving a store.
That's the fucking.
It's crazy, dude.
So,
Somehow
That shit they
6ix9ine
gotta
is
knock
still
out.
roaming around.
right, and then there's people like 6ix9ine who's
Just
like,
roaming around.
yeah,
Well, dude, don't say that because then,
You don't wish death
if you
on
get
nobody.
shot, then it's kind of fucked. You know what I mean? You don't want anybody else to die too.
Well, no.
But he also
I'm not
put
saying
fathers
go
and
kill
people,
him.
and not
Well,
saying
like, that's I'm not.
No one deserves.
I'm not saying that.
Nobody
I'm just saying,
deserves death,
shit
but
like
nobody
that could still
deserves
happen
jail.
to 'em. Could still happen.
I'm not gonna have nothing to do
Jail,
with it.
I mean,
I'm not saying it's you. I'm just saying like
those who
say
kill
that-
deserve jail.
right, but I don't know. I feel like ratting is just you're putting other people. Let the cops do their job. You're putting people behind. You're taking
I did hear
fathers
though,
away. You're taking brothers away. You're
I did
taking,
hear though the
I mean, dude,
the
witness.
people who like he snitched on, like they were snitching on him as well, and the shit that he did get in trouble. Because like if you remember, even though he snitched, he still spent time in jail. He got out because of COVID. You know what I mean? That's the only reason he got out. Got out because of COVID.
Yeah, but either way, he's doing a 2-year bid on a fucking multiple.
on a
No.
racketeering charge.
He was in there for 5. Well, he's probably gonna get out in 2. Yeah, you're right.
So I mean, that's still, dude. His plea deal was like.
Either way,
from
2 years in
God.
prison. 2 years in prison is still enough time to either go crazy in solitary confinement
Or
to
die.
to be killed. So, regardless, he was still going to do time, and they were snitching on him as well. So, like, honestly, like it's kind of like hand in hand. Not only that, they kidnapped him, fucked his girl, did all this crazy shit.
Yeah.
And like all he was doing was putting bread in their pockets and putting them in music videos and making them famous. Like I kind of thought.
Yeah, but he was using their clout though. He was.
He was
repping
using
all
their
that shit.
he was using their like
Needed that.
affiliation.
Yeah.
But like other than that, like I don't think that's worth like losing what he would call his future fiance at the time, which obviously wasn't the right one because he was fucking all the boys. But
Yep.
you know what I mean? Like for him, like it was hitting his heart different. You know what I mean? You got to think about it. Like how would you feel? I don't know. You gotta have a little. You gotta like. You gotta. I feel like you gotta know the story for real. For real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. Sick of and shit. That's complicated, but it's just crazy that he's like so straight. And that people that you wouldn't expect die just being done.
He is obnoxious and he does do a lot of stupid shit.
He's a fucking clown.
He threw all of the fucking shit, all the blessings and stuff in everybody's face like an asshole. So I definitely agree with all of that stuff. But at the end of the day, like he didn't do anything out of like what was rational. I think.
After seeing different sides of him, though, you kind of have to fuck with him a little bit. Like you see him on the Steve Will Do It shit.
Oh, yeah, no,
like,
he's definitely not a
he's
bad
funny,
person.
dude. Like,
Definitely not a bad.
he really isn't a bad person. Like he does a
He
lot of
gives-
good shit for people.
He
but,
does. He gave so much to charity one time. The charity wouldn't take his money.
yeah.
That's how much he gave. Just put that
It's
out
all a
there.
tax write-off and to show you, oh look what I'm doing.
Yeah, but at the same time, like,
That's all that shit is.
that money is.
Yeah,
still
but
going.
dude, tax write-off, really? Guys donating money, you're gonna call it tax write-off?
I was gonna say like everybody does it.
You
And
know,
it still
that's
counts
like
as a donation.
My cousin's family parties get used as a write-off. He's just having a good time with his family. You don't think 6ix9ine, a multi-billionaire piece of shit,
Did your cousin's family give that to charity, or did they have a party with themselves?
party with themselves and company? But I'm just saying, 6ix9ine has all
No
this
charity
money.
involved in that.
Dude, he's a fucking bum rat.
I don't think we're gonna be. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think we're all gonna be seeing eye to eye on
Nah,
this.
fuck with him. Let's just
Moving on.
move on. Yeah.
Moving on.
And he's got all this money. His baby mama and kid don't see none of it. So what does that show you? That's he's a great person, but his kid fucking still sleeps in a fucking project building in fucking Brooklyn.
I wouldn't say
I would
that.
need
Is that
to.
true?
I need to do some research
that
on
true?
that.
His kid is literally in the last Steve Will Do It video with him, all pimped out and like dope shit. Fucking looked like she was very happy.
Of
That's
course.
just, and his
Of
baby
course.
mama was with him as well.
That's what the media will show you.
The Sarah Molina chick that goes on every other podcast and interview and trashes on him and how
was
she
with
beat him.
She was with him.
I don't give a fuck really about
Yeah,
6ix9ine.
no. It's
You
not
know,
really-
we can tell. Very evident.
You love him.
Listen,
You do love you
I
some
like what I
6ix9ine.
said, man.
Anyway, guys,
You
let's
have,
move on though. Let's
Yeah,
move
on to the next.
I saw this thing today on the news and like on TikTok and just like people making crazy videos of it. In San Diego today, the entire like somebody like went through the highway and like on the freeway actually and threw like thousands, like multiple thousands of dollars all over the road.
It
Shut
was
down
I think it was a bank truck.
No.
It wasn't?
No, it was literally like a person.
What?
I
Yeah.
thought they're trying to find everyone who has the money or whatever.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they are. It was a
I didn't
bank
see
truck.
anything like that. I didn't see anything like
I
that.
I think so.
I just saw that somebody, literally all the headlines that I read, that somebody like literally dumped money all over the fucking
Dude,
freeway.
regardless who the fuck did it, I mean, there's money all over the highway.
Yeah,
I've
there's
been
a
waiting
lot.
for something like this to happen.
Okay,
but
but
nothing happens
anyway,
like this to me.
The
Like,
fucking videos,
I would
dude.
get out so quick.
Me too. I
Dude,
was
yeah,
right in the middle
the
of the
video,
highway.
the entire highway was shut down for hours. People were just stopping and getting out and like running around like chickens, dude, like getting money off the ground and like yelling and screaming, going insane. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen, honestly.
It looked like a movie.
I thought it was a joke.
It
I
looked
thought
like
it was
something
a
out
joke.
of a movie.
It did. It looked like it was a movie. I thought somebody like pitched themselves into like a movie scene. And it was like some high tech CGI shit. I was like, wow, dude. I literally looked up the news and it was real.
Mad funny.
You see the one of like the blonde chick or whatever it was,
Mm.
and she was like, "Oh my God, it's raining!"
Oh yeah, she was on the news.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy. Like Murphy said though, when's that gonna happen to me?
everyone's getting free shit, dude. They're
Mm.
just getting money dumped on them, like making it.
Yeah, I need some of that.
All this
Yeah, you know
shit
what's
that's
crazy?
going on, like,
You know what's
where's
fucked
my,
up?
Where's my break at?
You know what's fucked up is this bitch was like verified already. She was like already rich and shit. Like she just like,
Of course.
stumbled
Of course.
upon this great fucking
Oh, that's how it
happening.
works, bro.
Like this already rich just becomes more rich off this. So fucked,
And the rich get richer.
right?
I think they are in search of those people. Though. I think it was a big trick. But.
I'm not gonna lie, that made me salty when I saw that. I was like, this bitch.
You hear about like someone who like wins the lottery, dude. They like barely play. They're like totally whatever happened. They probably don't deserve whatever 100 million they're getting. Like,
With a job that pays them $250K a year, and they hit the lottery.
yeah, right. Like, oh, you barely do scratch offs, but Aunt Jen got me one. Figured I'd scratch it. I had a little bit of time on my hands.
Like an Easter basket or some shit with like a couple
Yeah.
scratchies on it.
He's like, what do you know? So whatever. I'll just invest it into like one of my 5 children's like trust fund or something. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, dude. I
Money
saw that
money.
today. I thought that was just insane. Like, I really couldn't believe it. Like Kenny said, it just looked like something out of a movie. Just didn't. Did you? Anybody else? You guys didn't see that?
No, I haven't.
There was a lot of it on the ground.
Yeah, there was
It looked
a
like it
shit
was
ton of
all
videos.
ones. It looked like it was all ones,
I
but
saw a
they're
couple of videos of this dude. He had like all like 50s and 10s and shit, 20s and 10s and 50s. Oh my, 50s and shit like that. It's just crazy.
Imagine like, how'd your day go today? Dude, you're not gonna believe this. I was driving down the highway and I was just scooping up bricks of money. I'm sitting on like 10 grand right now.
Do you imagine though? That probably.
Oh,
Insane.
I would
dude.
get out
Nice.
so fast and just start loading my trunk.
Isn't that like if you're
Block
going
the shit off,
and
honestly.
isn't it true that like if you're going to steal money, it's in the transfer trucks because those bills aren't to the place to get marked yet, so they're like technically unmarked bills. Isn't that the
Oh,
truth?
I was just
I don't
about to
think
think
so.
about that, but because all money's traceable, they all have a code on it, so they could probably be like, all right, this X amount of dollars was on this truck. Go back, look. It would be a bitch to get all
You're
those
not
bills.
getting
You're
that
not getting
money?
that money back.
Yeah,
You're
no,
getting
you're
that
not.
money?
You're not getting
Regardless, it's almost better that
It's
that
cash.
money just got picked up and now people are just gonna put that right
You know-
back into the economy.
You know who got a lot of that money? A dispensary that day in San Diego. Somebody was like,
Right.
"Shit,
Yeah.
I'm going to the dispensary and smoking good,
I know.
That is a fact.
or eating good."
Yeah.
I would have went to the nicest restaurant I could find. Be like,
Talk
That's
about
true.
smoking good. That'll lead you to the next topic, right?
Oh yeah, dude.
how legit though is that?
It's legit.
It's legit.
That's real. It's
I
just
still
like-
don't know if it's a dispensary.
It's just like where it comes from is unknown right now, but guys, fucking town over or the state over from us, Connecticut, is there's 39 confirmed cases of marijuana laced with fentanyl. People overdose. 39, dude. They only did tests on like fucking I think one of the actual samples of marijuana and found confirmed fentanyl. But all of the other 38 cases are just allegedly them saying all they did was take marijuana and fucking overdosed with fentanyl.
I just don't get the reasoning behind putting fentanyl in that. Costs more money to do it. Of course, it's cheap, right? But like, still, why are you gonna add an expense to your dime bag, like, or whatever you're doing?
The problem with
Like-
this is that they waited an entire month to let this be known. This has been going on for the past month.
Like those pounds have already got distributed. Those bags have already got moved around. Like how can you really find?
And they're saying that like everybody said that they were only smoking marijuana, and then they were overdosing with fentanyl, and then they just let it out today or like yesterday, I think it was today or yesterday, that people were overdosing with fentanyl and weed. Like, I just think that's wrong. Like from like a standpoint, like not only that, it's the first time this has happened in the country. This has not happened in any state at all in any other like.
Laced weed.
Yeah, no, with fentanyl. With fentanyl.
Yeah,
Fentanyl,
laced weed.
yeah,
Yeah,
with fentanyl.
This is the first time this has happened with marijuana and fentanyl together. So like, this should have been like globe-trotting fucking news, really.
Yeah.
Because like almost half the world now is like weed friendly. Like this is just like doesn't happen.
Well, dude, Connecticut just legalized too.
It doesn't even matter. There's
So-
like it's just like a growing thing.
So
Like,
more.
There's countries around the world that are completely weed free. You know
But
what I
it
mean?
kind of does matter though, because it's like as a state, dude, you legalize weed, and then all of a sudden people dying.
I was just about to say
That's
another
the
reason
problem,
to make
yeah.
it more
Right.
federally legal and make it.
that is true because
Like,
we don't want to fucking bring that up, but I just saw like fucking crazy comments of people being like, "Oh, it was definitely from a dispensary," and then there's other people like, "No, it was up from the street." Like, there's just this huge debate going on all over the place. There's no confirmed like.
If it's from a dispensary, they're fucked.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was
Because
like,
now
this
we're
is
gonna
really
get right
fucked,
back
like-
into voting if weed should be illegal. Because now it's how can we? If the dispensary's giving out tainted bud, how can you be? It's just gonna turn into another voting
It's-
mess, and weed's gonna get pushed back to the. But now
the
Connecticut's
dispensaries
already.
test the shit out of their.
It didn't come from
I
a
know. That's what I was just gonna
People
say.
are just
dude.
trying to hype it up to want it to be a dispensary,
It's
so
not.
weed can be
It just
illegal
isn't.
again.
It's
That's
just
all it
isn't.
is.
It's
No way.
it's some fucking asshole
some-
bagging it up with fucking probably fentanyl
Or
bags
putting it
whatever.
on the same scale.
Yeah,
as,
But why? Like
That's
Murphy's
probably
saying,
what
why
it
would
is.
you want to add an extra expense to fucking? I don't know, like
I
I mean,
guess
get
that-
your people addicted to it. Get your fucking.
That's what
clients
I was just
addicted.
about to say. That'd be like the same reason instead of giving somebody.
But like such
Shit.
a little amount can kill you.
Yeah, dude, that's so unrealistic, bro.
It just doesn't make it
So
like why? What's the?
My theory is they're weighing it on the same scale they put shit on.
No, that's
Not enough to kill. I mean,
yes, it is. Yeah,
I mean, I guess it could be, but dude,
overdose. I mean, no one's died yet from it.
dude,
Right?
I don't know. that's
What do you
pretty
think? Somebody's just
far-fetched.
opening up a pound
Wait,
bag and just
you talking about
sprinkling
nobody's
some
died from
fetty?
the overdoses?
The overdoses with the fentanyl.
Yeah, they have.
weed. They've died like
39 dead.
39 overdoses dead.
dead. Oh, I mean, overdoses doesn't mean dead. Overdoses
Sure.
just mean you OD'd.
That's true. But I'm pretty sure they died.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I said. I have to go back. I mean, obviously everybody's free to go look this up as they watch it and if they haven't heard about it. I'm sure it'll become more pressing news and we'll find more information about it. They don't really have much to offer. They're just saying that like this weed is laced with fentanyl. People are like seriously overdosing and deaths.
Well, dude, it might not even be that deep. Everyone probably could be overthinking this, and if someone can walk into a school and shoot everyone up, right? There's just evil fucking people out there. It could be some scumbag who works at whatever trap house dispensary, whatever you want to say or call it, and he's like, you know what? I'm going crazy. Fuck the world. I'm gonna kill mad people. I got some fetty. Just sprinkle it on this bud, and I know someone's gonna die.
Fucking really
But
think.
Some
Same.
evil fucking shit. You could just be overthinking
But
it.
then,
bro.
like-
someone's just fucked up enough to do that.
Like what you were just about to say. You really think someone do that? You really think someone walk into an elementary school and shoot little kids who've done nothing wrong to them? It happens.
I just
Absolutely.
That's true. That's
Yep.
fucking true.
Yeah.
And that's like a different type of
Like, there's-
that's a different type of
But
evil.
yeah,
people are
there's
just-
different types of evils.
People are fucked up in there. I guarantee you, it is. Maybe it is some. Maybe somebody's weighing it on the same scale, or maybe someone's just like,
Who knows what the
yeah,
fuck's
like,
going on?
somebody's getting fucked. Like,
Yeah. That's what I think.
Bottom line, watch your weed. Fucking know who you're getting.
don't buy it from
from.
some fucking random.
Yeah, don't get it from.
And bro, when you're weighing up fentanyl, okay, this shit is like
Can't touch it.
micro, like nanograms of this shit.
Wow.
You're like, if you leave, you're not leaving like enough dust to, and then it gets. I can't see that happening, bro.
No.
I really
Crazy.
can't.
That
Someone's
shit's
just out
super,
to kill.
super dangerous too. Like,
There's all kinds of murderers out there, bro. Think about how easy it is to murder people with fentanyl. Just sprinkle it on the bud and
there you go.
that's it.
Fact.
Fucking
Fuck that.
nuts.
Get home from work, you want to smoke your blizzy, you want to
Relax.
chilling.
Chill out for the
Fucking
night.
drop
Fucking
dead.
crazy, dude.
Alright, guys. You guys ready to wrap it up
On
today?
a dark note.
Oh,
Sorry, guys.
Dark, but it needed to be talked about.
Yeah,
though,
no
'cause
doubt.
It just came to the light, and it shouldn't have just come to the light. If it's really been like that for a month, like you said, I saw the link today. I was like, here we go. Here comes the fucking prohibition of weed now because everybody's gonna be like, oh.
I don't think it's gonna
Yeah,
be
I know.
anything like
I
that.
think
If
it
you
was
don't
really,
know, now
it
you
was
know.
really shitty that it happened in the state that just became legal.
That's what I mean. Because now it's immediately gonna be like, oh, is this a good idea?
Yeah, but why hasn't it happened in Colorado?
Oh,
Why
wait.
hasn't it happened in
Pause.
Massachusetts? Why hasn't it happened in...
There are no dispensaries in Connecticut yet. I don't believe that are
No, there's
recreational.
no.
So it have to be a medical facility. It had to be a medical card. It definitely came from the street, dude. There's no way it came.
No, there's no way.
Dispensaries,
The only
recreational
I
dispensaries
think
don't
the
open until
only reason-
2023 over there.
I think there was only reason there was speculation is because I saw in the article, and I read multiple, that the FDA, there's just like a bunch of organizations and federal agencies that are getting into this right now. Like they're really investigating it, and that's why I think the speculation is like, did it come from like I guess a dispensary, like a federal?
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Nah.
Population control.
I mean, bro,
Fucked.
it's crazy because you guys can throw a rock at Connecticut. I live in Connecticut.
Yeah.
You live in Pawcatuck.
So, I mean, that's why it's pressing issues. Fucking, we're right next to it.
Yeah, we're right here.
Pretty crazy, man.
They say Connecticut. Pawcatuck. What if one of those people was in Pawcatuck? That's right there. That ain't just like a different
Exactly.
state. That is 5 minutes right there.
100%.
Fuck. All right, guys. We gotta wrap it up today.
Gang.
First episode back. Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Good to have you back, Collie.
Yep. Put it up for the boys
And a healthy child.
and a healthy job.
Cheers.
Sir. Can't reach over there and I'm not trying to spill anything.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening to another episode. Subscribe on YouTube. Keep It a Buck podcast.
Keep it a buck.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
They weren't keeping it a buck about zone. Know that.
Keep it a buck.
Murphy's about.
Go.